Hey everybody, it's Kelly V, the Pop Pixie here. Welcome to this most incredible 35th episode, whether they are all up and edited or not, of ROCKn, TALKn. This is the UK version, a very, very incredible episode. I was able to pull a member of my very favorite band. If you know me at all, Kelly V, the Pop Pixie, if you've listened to any of my podcasts from start to finish, beginning with rockmetaltalk.com and moving forward to here, or just know me as a human being, you know how long and how much I love Devin Townsend, Strapping Young Lad, anything that's ever been born of it or through it, and now the Devin Townsend Project. And today, on this very episode that you are about to witness and watch, it is included with all my co-hosts and longest supporters and man behind the scenes, Roy Stegman, tech wizard to my shows, the full completion of my story, why we do this, who's involved, why it's so important, why I truly believe it is fate in the making, and fate that's going to turn into the best human interest story in music history. All these wonderful angels are part of it, and now it has come to such a beautiful conclusion. Part of the reason why this song I've chosen, My Anvil, is the opening song to all of my shows is that this has been a long road, brothers and sisters, a very long road. And I have incorporated hearts all over the world in so many places and so many people and so many stories. And what you are about to witness right here, I was told was impossible. I've been laughed at, I've been disbelieved, I've been called a liar, and it's right here. All you gotta do is check out my shows. The only thing that's keeping, I think, from being highly successful, as I know they will be, is the dollar amount in syndication. I am doing this from my terminally ill bed. I am very, very poor as a human being, and despite the success and the wonderful hearts and the beautifulness of the shows and the quality of the content, I can't afford syndication on my own. So that is the only reason why the whole world has not seen these, heard these, and is moved by them. Because once you watch a couple episodes, I think you'll understand that I am a terminally ill person trying to raise awareness through wonderful music and wonderful people. And once you get involved in my story and my journey, it never leaves you. And as the hearts grow and the names get bigger, the stories never leave you either. And one by one, I'm touched completely by people who relate either to some component of my story, whether it's the rare disease aspect, whether it's issues of the industry, or just health issues of suicide, drug use, addiction, or just struggle of poverty and making it through this really hard time right now. So thank you so much for being a part of it all. I love you more than any of you will ever understand. And I truly believe that believe in your dreams, because they can come true if you work hard enough and you never stop trying. So grab a joint, grab a beer, grab a glass of wine, grab a cup of coffee, whatever it is you need to curl up and enjoy a great interview and stick with this. Thank you so much, all my love. Kelly V. Hey,
Here's the sound.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, well, we have
Hey.
everybody. Oh my God, this is a miracle.
Hello.
Thank you so much, everybody. This is a very, very, very special episode of ROCKn, TALKn UK. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Right soon will be Ryan. Jimmy's here, my longest friends and supporters,
Hey, Jimmy.
co-host. Ben is here again. Hi, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, boy.
If
Loads of
anybody
us.
knows me at all, you know I love all of you and mean no disrespect by this, but the Devin Townsend band and Devin Townsend at Strapping has been my favorite band almost more than half my life. I know everything they've ever done. This is like soul food for me. This is the most beautiful circle of, completion, and probably the best thing I've ever done. And I'm so proud to have you all here. Where is he? Can you hear us?
Can you see?
Hello. Um, so, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, I'm Ryan Van Poederooyen. That's a crazy ass long
It
Dutch name,
really is.
guys, right?
I didn't want.
And yeah, I played drums with Devin Townsend for 20 years and toured all over the world with him. Devin Townsend Band, Devin Townsend Project, and now I play in a band called A Monolith with some Devin Townsend guys and Threat Signal guys. And, yeah.
And is that who's in that band?
John Howard is a singer. He's from where is he from? Hamilton, Ontario.
Hamilton.
Yeah,
Oh,
he plays in Threat Signal, and then we have Brian Waddell, who's was the bass player in Devin Townsend Project. Yeah, he's playing guitar. Kai Hoopinen, who played with Methods of Mayhem, like Tommy Lee's band way back in the day. He's another guitar player. And our buddy Scott Whalen, who played with the Econoline Crush, and then yours truly on drums.
Wow, what a band! What a band! I don't know. Does anybody else have a question? Because I can barely speak right now. I'm fighting a lot of episodes. And,
why aren't we all at home eating Easter eggs?
Yeah, right.
Anybody got a chocolate hangover? I have.
Oh gosh!
Best hangover ever. No.
It was my birthday last Saturday, and I got 42 bars of chocolate.
What?
And 7 boxes, and it's like I could open a store. It's brilliant.
Oh, that's so sweet. Happy birthday to you.
Well, that was it last week, but it's kind of like, wow, I've been eating chocolate all week. Easter, who needs that?
Well, happy belated birthday anyways.
Yes.
Thank
yes.
you, yeah. Another one, notch them all up there.
I mean, each one of you here have had a very long-standing career. Right now, the industry is broken. Ryan, we've been talking a lot about COVID and how it's affected the world. How do you see yourself moving forward as a band? Because, oh, here's Roy. Okay. Roy is the tech half to all my concerts and online events that we've tried to do. They've been masterfully put together with lots of submissions, and we just don't promote them as well as we can maybe or afford. But how do you see COVID affecting the world moving forward?
You know what? I'm a pretty positive guy to start with, right? So when I see change, lots of people get scared by change. You know, and they're so used to their daily life, right? Me, I look at opportunity when I see change. So it's like I'm always trying to roll with it and make things better. And for example,
right,
you know, with my new band Monolith, when we started that, our album came out on March 27th, 2020. Probably the worst time you could drop a record, right?
Yeah.
And so
everything starts going down.
Right. And it destroyed you know, our release, all the PR, everything. We had a headlining tour of Europe booked.
Yeah.
You know, that got canceled. It's been rebooked 3 times. You know, it's just like, but anyways, moving forward, I don't know. I really believe life is what you make it. So I'm just trying to as far as dealing with it on a personal level, I teach drums for a living when I'm not touring, and I found new ways. Last year, believe it or not, was the biggest year for me teaching. I never made more money than last year. Why? Because I got out there and I kicked ass, right?
Yeah.
And I found ways to make it work for me. So it's the same thing with the band. You know, it's like there's lots of guys on here who deal with it. For example, Anvil couldn't tour, right?
Yeah, no.
Well, no, we were in Swinton in the UK. It was our last show.
Swindon.
We did 17 shows, and that's when it came to an end. And we got the last flight back to Canada from the UK on British Airways. But in order to get it, I had to lend my phone with my travel agent to the lady at the desk, and she's passing it around to everyone. So I came home with COVID.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true. Yeah. Wow.
Souvenir from Britain.
COVID from your phone. Well, how do you figure I got? How is it that I just came out of a tour bus for 3.5 weeks? No one else got sick except me, and I'm the only one who lent my phone out. I would say that's how I got it.
I would say so too. I would say so too. Wow.
Nice British souvenir.
Some people, it's unbelievable, man. The attitudes towards all of this are, it's not going to happen to me, and I don't know anybody that it happened to, so I don't believe it really exists.
Yeah, we've been fighting that stereotype on our show for a long time.
I don't get it. I've got at least 3 or 4 people that I know have died.
Me too.
Never mind that are still on incubation in the hospital. What are people thinking?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's what I want to know. Like, what are people thinking out there that it's
fake news?
Fake,
really?
yeah. Or that it's
wishful
you know,
thinking.
until it affects you personally, maybe it really doesn't hit home until you actually know somebody or who has died, or you know, your family member, or it hits close, or a friend. You don't believe it, and that's part of our advocacy on this, is that just to spread that knowledge and awareness that this is real and we need to protect each other, and you know, just be reasonable, right?
Looking after yourself as well, not just physically but mentally as well. I think that's
Yes.
really what I think is killing people in the way, because fear is the biggest
is.
killer, isn't it? You know, nothing bigger than fear itself.
Right.
Keep this alert, keep this sorted. You're halfway there, aren't you? Really?
We're
Absolutely. Actually,
definitely the media.
I heard a story recently about a woman who found out she had COVID, and the second she was diagnosed, she had a heart attack and died. So it had nothing to do with the COVID that killed her.
And then Tony
So
Dolan
true.
spoke of one woman who was dying in a hospital bed, and the nurses, she still didn't believe it. She's like, but how could I be dying? It's not real, right? It's not real. And it's like, oh my goodness. But in Ontario, it's really hit us hard. We've had severe curfews, lockdown restrictions, not allowed to see family, not allowed to leave our house. Christmas, we were, you know, threatened with charges that if you gather in groups, you could be, you know, charged. They were thinking of bringing in the military, and for Canada to pull out military action is like crazy, because like we're pretty much very neutral people, right? So the idea of that was terrifying, the stress. And I remember
they did it in Australia, and my friends down there were freaking out. Couldn't go more than 10 blocks from their house, and there were checkpoints everywhere, and you had to carry your identification. You had to actually call ahead to the grocery store to make an appointment to go in. It just turns into stuff you have no idea how far it could go. And here in North America, we're all spoiled and little babies, and the second that they go, okay, you're not allowed to go into a restaurant. How dare you?
Yeah, the entitlement.
Yes. And you know, I find that people we know are still throwing huge concerts right now in open states without masks, without, you know, this awareness. And I suffer severe autoimmune disease. If I get this, it will kill me. I'm sure of it. I think I actually did get it, and it took about 3 months to really get over, but I'm not sure if that was just allergies coming back to the country. But the idea that people are so careless about it really fucking hurts.
Yeah.
It really does. Because I know they're putting themselves in danger. They're putting themselves in danger, and they're putting people I care about in danger, and themselves. And it's scary. It's scary. But I also know if you had the opportunity to go do a 1,000-person show, the urge and the need and the money, you need it. You know, I mean, the people just need to see live shows. It's going to happen if it's allowed.
I don't know. Everybody, and the thing is, it's really down to everybody getting vaccinated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
They're starting opening up a little bit here as well. They started doing it. They're doing gigs and, well, sporting events. They're talking about having, you know, like passports to show you had a vaccine, or if you bring a negative COVID test. Because we're doing my other band, Sanctuary.
Right.
We've got a load of gigs in the UK coming up this year, and we have bought these testing kits, like hundreds of testing kits. So every time we do a gig, we're personally taking responsibility and testing ourselves.
Good for you. You are an angel upon angel upon angel to me, and just to the world. You really are. All of you.
See that halo?
Because if people like you have a voice and do something like Lips has given to me with my shows since I met him, people will listen to you guys. They won't listen to me. They'll listen to you guys. And
The
that's,
thing is, not they're going to get
I'm
in.
not-
They're not
I'm
going to
not-
get in
I'm not-
anyway. So
I'm not so sure about.
they
about-
don't listen to
he's
us.
so humble.
There's a lot of resistance in that.
There is, and there's getting to be more because there's lots more riots going on. People are now protesting on the streets. I don't know about there, but here about the restrictions because people are just getting fed up now, and they're starting to lift things. So it's Easter. It's like, oh, you can now, as of this week, we can now be in households, as in families can meet together, 2 households.
Like that.
Wow.
It's like that in Florida with the vaccines now. Now they know now as of today, Florida State now opened up the age restrictions to the vaccine to 18 and up.
Wow, we're so far from that, and I don't.
So far
I'm just.
behind.
Yeah, it hurts, you know. And as sick as I am, I still don't think I'm anywhere close to a vaccine. For somebody like
Well,
me, I'm not even sure if I
wouldn't
can
say that,
take it.
Not yet. They've got.
Yep.
They're talking about. They're going to have millions of doses in a very, very short period.
Yeah,
of time.
it's true. In March, you talked about.
It's already coming. It's a matter. Well, next week there's at least 1.5 million coming. So
Oh, that's
I mean,
beautiful.
people are getting their shots. You can go get your shot. If there's overflow, but you got to keep your eye on the. I'm not even sure where you watch, but you can watch where there's an overflow from any particular pharmacy where they'll give anybody a shot because there are people that don't show up for their appointment.
Right.
Right.
And they've got all this vaccine, they've got to get rid of it.
I just
Well,
like to
that's-
speak.
Yeah, they only have a certain
Use it.
shelf life.
But
That's
utilize
right.
it.
Yeah.
I'd like to speak a little bit about the rare conditioned. When COVID hit, I was on a plane coming back because I just couldn't afford the medical care in the States any longer. And in March, I was on the plane and I landed in Toronto, and the cancer treatment place I was going to called me up and said, we just shut down due to COVID. And it's
Ooh.
never reopened. So, I mean, all of the surgeries and the backlog and and then that puts rare disease treatment like even farther, way back down, you know, like, and this is really, you know, heartbreaking. And Jimmy and Roy, you've been with me a very long time. You know how long I've been trying to advocate and fight, and just how beautiful this whole completion of all these people here today are, and how long it took. But I hope that we can do something more as a group. Ryan, you're new to my group and my page, and I think you'll see there's so many remarkable people here wanting to do events, concerts, connection. As of Friday, I got a solid record contract for my compilation music. So everybody that's donating to that will be on it. There'll be hundreds of song submissions. This right here is the best thing I've ever done. Oh, Frank, you guys talk.
So Ryan, you said you've been teaching drums during the virus. You doing that remotely? And
Yeah, you know what? I have a bunch of students that I'll teach at 2 Long McQuaid education centers that I've been teaching at for like 11 years or so. Yeah, and whenever I went on tour, the great thing about it is I just get a sub teacher for all my students, and it's great, you know. But once COVID hit, and I have students all over the world that I just teach online on a weekly basis. But once COVID hit, it's pretty much been online for nine months straight now, almost 10 months. And I'm having some students who are having that itch to do in-person lessons again, but I'm kind of on the fence about it. I haven't done it yet just because Vancouver just had, where I'm from, they just had another major spike, like 900 cases a day, which for Vancouver,
on the news last night.
yeah, which is a lot for us. When we were back, you know, like a month ago, we were down to like 300 a day, right? And so that was a pretty significant jump. So it's not just about protecting me, it's about protecting others too. It's like, I'm going to be the catalyst. I'm the guy that everyone's seeing. So if it takes one person to come in, give it to me, I don't know, for a day or two. And what if I pass it on to a bunch of others? Now I'm wearing masks and there's sanitizing everything, but like, honestly,
can you not get the personalized kits?
do we
not
really
getting
know
used to
how
it.
this all works? You know, it's like, so
No.
I'm just very cautious. It's not just thinking about myself, but it's thinking about all my students and stuff. So, you know, I haven't gone back per se to teaching in person right now. I have a really good system teaching online, but it's going to be interesting to see when I get back to it. That's for sure.
Are they vaccinating people out there? They must be vaccinated.
Yeah.
Are you not on? You're probably too young to be on the list yet.
Yeah, like I'm 48, so it's like I think I'm scheduled to get mine in May sometime. That's when I'm allowed to, you know. So, but it changes, man. You know, when I first heard about it, I was August. You know, and now they're like, now you're May. I'm just like, holy, you know, like.
Oh wow. Are you apprehensive about it? Because even one of my co-hosts is very, you know, outspoken, is he not, Roy? Sean, about just not wanting to take this. And, you know, he even said way back, he's like, I'm going to go totally punk. I'll go underground. If I have to perform to 3 people, I don't fucking care. I'm not getting it. And I think we're starting to, yeah, I got it on tape, man. And I think we're starting to even affect people like Sean. So if we can do that, then beautiful. Because it's the fear of it.
At some point, I'd like to ask someone like that. You ask them questions like, do you drink diet pop or do you drink Coca-Cola?
His wife is a doctor too. This is funny.
That's ironic too.
Right.
Another thing though is that I kind of call that kind of thing, I call it punk rock conservatism. Because even though they're being all rebellious and everything, they're actually being more conservative than the average.
It's a little bit American. It's a little bit American thinking of, or you can't tell me what to do, kind of, sort of. Americans are very like that with their rights, right? But it's also fear, I think, of what's in this vaccine, the length of time it has been studied, you know, and I think we just got to get over the fear of it and just try and do it.
Oh, the stuff about, we did it too quick. It's the first vaccine they ever came up with? What are they talking about?
Actually, can I ask all of you guys?
Flu vaccines for years. And it's just another.
It's going to become the norm. It's going to become every year. It's going to be like, have you had your COVID injection yet?
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah. And
Jimmy,
all of you guys a question, actually.
Yeah.
Do any of you see a lot of this COVID stuff as a form of control?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
And I think
that's politicizing a medical emergency, which is absolutely ridiculous.
We've had a lot of conversations about this, Jimmy and I do see some validity in the fact that the only businesses that seem to stay open across Canada was Walmart and pharmacies, right? You know, and I mean, a global market on Amazon having a huge financial control now, and Walmart and major franchises, and I think that's a weird aspect to it.
Well, in contrast to that, though, I've also seen Walmart's actually cut back on their hours, because I remember having trouble doing my grocery shopping because a 24-hour Walmart that I usually go to was no longer 24-hour. It was just they actually closed at 10 p.m., which is like, damn, that sucks, because then I have less time to be able to. I have to change the hours that I can be able to go do my grocery shopping.
I think,
so Walmart is taking a hit too.
Yeah, I know.
have to get musician hours.
We talk about these issues and they're really, really difficult. Having a viewpoint one way or another on a major issue like this, I've had people say affects their fan base. People have dropped or become fans based on a political viewpoint and not their music anymore. And they're like, what the hell? I'm not saying nothing.
But I think it's ridiculous. The whole idea that it's some kind of conspiracy theory that somehow all the leaders of all the countries all over the world have got together behind everybody's back and made this plan to get everybody sick, and then we'll take over the world. Like,
there'll be a world left. What world?
No, like it's just like I think people have got so much time on their hands that their imaginations are just rampant. They go crazy.
It's fear-based.
Better than Twilight.
Yeah, it goes beyond reality. It actually reminds me of that analogy, or actually it's a dichotomy where people were saying, "Oh, the vaccine has a tracking chip," and it's like, the smart, good answer to that is like, why would they need to inject you with a chip when they could track you
Passport,
just as easily
phone.
by tracking your phone?
Yeah, they
Did anybody see that
Anything.
video that went viral of the British woman who thought it came from the cell towers?
On the what?
The English woman who thought it came from like her cell phone tower, and the video went viral. It was so funny.
The 5G conspiracy was that? I think
yeah.
I remember that was like the first thing that they were saying it was causing it.
Yeah,
it's because it started in Wuhan. That's why, because they tested 5G in Wuhan, so they made the connection and missed the dots. I think.
I think wherever it came from, however it started, whoever is benefiting from it has a lot of conversation to it, but that's irrelevant to the fact that it is killing people and it's real.
Well, it's killing people, but here's the thing too. This is the way I look at this whole vaccine thing is, who are the first people they gave it to? Yes, the older people, but doctors,
politicians,
doctors, nurses, and all that, they got it right away. Do you think they're going to kill off the whole medical industry?
Playing devil's advocate, a lot of them refuse yourself on the foot.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's a great point.
That's the way they divided it too, because the most likely people who are going to get it too.
The country getting their injection. What are they going to kill themselves too?
Right.
We need them, right, to save the rich people. So I mean, come on, right?
But that's
well, they got injected with water. That's the other one. They got injected with water.
Yeah, right.
Right. Or as Stephen on another interview from South Africa pointed out, that they probably are so corrupt over there, they just switched it for vinegar water, and that's what they're giving the poor people, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, we don't even think about, because we're so wrapped up in North American or European culture, the third world perspective. When are those starving babies in Africa going to get their shot?
India is struggling the most right now.
India, oh my God.
India is in the worst condition out of the, well, Brazil, Peru, India, those are the places that are really, really getting it bad now.
Yeah.
100,000
death rates are the highest in the world now in Brazil.
But I think that's one of the reasons why we can't say, okay, we have a vaccine, take the vaccine and we'll open everything up. We still have to treat it like it's like we don't have a vaccine. We have to treat it like it's still
until everybody worldwide is taken care of.
Yeah.
This thing will never diminish.
The wealthy in the US don't see the point in vaccinating the poor in third world, because that will kill the whole world. Like dumb nuts. Fuck, sorry.
Kelly had a point earlier when she said that it's up to us to almost be a spokesman, because all of us are involved in getting big masses of, as many masses of crowds as we can together. So it really is up to us to be responsible and to make sure that we do our part in finding alternative ways to reaching the people, to getting music out there, to reach the fans without putting them in danger, without putting us in danger. I mean, a tour could be such a nasty vehicle for a virus.
Breeding ground.
I'd like to say that Strapping Young Lad and all the music surrounding the Devon has just got me through everything since I was about 17 years old. Every surgery I wake up from, it's Jular is the first song I listen to lately. I mean, it just been with me so long, and it has affected me to do so much. So you guys are what I keep saying, the angels of the universe. You are here to be on this earth to influence people, to make change. Look at what bands like the Beatles did for the consciousness of the world, and what it did for change and people, and it's so important. You guys are the most important people on the planet, and probably should have been vaccinated first, because we need you, because the people need you to get through this. Your music, your voice, whatever it is. So
I'll say one thing on the whole bit with COVID and the vaccines that might be controversial, but I'll say it anyway, is that I think the news media, there needs to stop being blackouts. Because there is like, okay, I live in Huntington, West Virginia, and this is a weird place. I mean,
It
I'm not
surely
gonna-
is. I went there.
It's
Yes,
a
it
weird
is.
place. But here's the thing: is like I've noticed state by state, the information's different, and it seems that it's.
And
I
the
wish that
rules are different.
yeah, and I wish. Here's the thing: I just wish that like everybody could just find out. Okay, this is exactly what's going on. This is exactly what you need to do, and it just get taken care of rather than stretching it and stretching it and stretching it and hearing so many different things anymore that it's like, I mean, me personally, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
I feel sorry for
I mean,
Americans.
that's why they had
Yeah.
authorities like the CDC being a central point of pretty much all the information that a person needs about that. Because
I am very.
I mean, if you black out certain information, even though the media will sensationalize it, there's still the freedom of speech you'd be infringing on.
Yeah.
Now, Lips and
Well, that's
Ryan,
right. And
do you-
a central place to find out would you gotta have there's a couple places that you can definitely trust for solid information. And
I will
that's
say,
the Mayo Clinic or
Yes.
or CDC.
I was just going to say this. Watching American news on it versus Canadian news on it is a whole different thing. You know what I mean? Our Prime Minister
Everywhere.
really is, whatever you think about him, he has handled this brilliantly. He comes across smart. The information is true. I trust what they say. And then I watch American news and, I get more info out of the joke news. Like, right? Like, I love watching John Oliver because it's factual and it's funny, but it's better than watching the actual news, because, and I feel sorry for Americans, and that's Trump's fault, and that whole campaign of just idiocy handling this, and I sorry for you guys, but if you
That
do
reminds me of
good, healthy
Hey,
perspective,
we've got
watch the
Boris. We've got
BBC.
Boris. Have you not seen him?
I know.
Seen him in action. Come on.
I know,
That
but
reminds me
everything,
of
the Brits here. Come on.
everything,
journalism
everything-
saying if it bleeds, it leads.
everything the BBC does, and I'm a strong advocate
So
for the
bad.
BBC, is pretty trustworthy, though, right?
It's not. No, it's not. It's
Oh,
not.
you don't think so?
No.
Correct.
Absolutely bloody well not. No.
Oh, fuck, I love it. All
Have
right.
you ever watched the BBC? It's like when I lived in America, I was watching the news and going, this isn't what's happening in BBC, in the news in Britain. It's like the same thing in Britain. If you look at anything else, I know Al Jazeera, take for instance, you just watch the same news. It's like, it's two different stories.
Yeah.
The BBC has
Right.
got so many paedophile stories, so many.
Okay, I
all
take
these
it back.
stories they've
They
covered
make
up. It's
beautiful
terrible.
films, and they make beautiful
They might make
documentaries,
good
and they make
documentaries,
great
but that's not the
TV.
news, is it? Let's
I
face
know
it.
it's not. I know it's not. I guess, and I just
And it's very confusing as well. I think what you were saying about the news, it's like, getting it in one place and one place. It's so confusing because there's so many systems around. Like you've got a red and amber and green traffic light system. We've got like the tier system, and nobody knows what to do. I mean, there's people getting
Exactly,
fined on the streets,
yeah.
but they don't know that they're doing something wrong. Even the police were saying that they didn't know how to find people because they were confused. What do you do, really?
I
Yeah,
actually had a
that's
friend.
another issue with all this. I just wish that like people would just tell the truth because I'm tired of seeing everybody fight. It's like
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
plenty
Oh, yeah.
of people that are very intelligent individuals who are nice folks, but they're scared to death. I know people who are either completely terrified or they're more like me, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna live my life each day and hope for the best.
I think
You
we
know,
got
it's
we
like-
got a little less than 10 minutes left. I'm sorry these are timed at 40 minutes because I'd love to chat at you guys all day long about this. And I think, Lips, would you not agree that since the start of this before Christmas, we've done a lot of shows, we've talked to a lot of people, there's been a lot of perspectives.
Most people are
Wonderful.
feeling like we all feel.
Yeah.
There's been a couple people that
Looking
think
at-
it's a conspiracy, and we won't mention who they.
No, we won't.
But
we won't.
it shocked us.
It
because,
shocked me too.
Like, what? It's like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm
yeah.
not even. To the point where I just couldn't talk.
And I love this person because outside of whatever political and viewpoints they have, every single day that person calls me and checks up on me. And it's a superstar with a big name, and it's like, what? And everybody who does that, whether they have fame or not, on my page, it's like, oh my God, this is a miracle what we're doing.
Yeah, but I
what
mean,
we've
it's
achieved.
like I said at the onset about politicizing a medical emergency. That's what the problem is. And the other big major problem is because of internet and because of all of our social, you know, applications and, you know, things like Facebook and everybody has a voice, even idiots. In fact, mostly idiots.
Unfortunately,
and that is
because they're the only ones who are bothering to write anything.
Exactly. And that is why "Eat Your Words" is the opening song for every single episode. It's just perfect. It's just perfect for my story of everybody who said this right here. You come on, right? Everybody who laughed at me.
Information comes from
every time you thought you quit.
It's good keeping our music pages as music, because people need something to uplift them. They don't need this bombardment of bad news and negativity all the time. That's what's going to get them here. And if, you know, can't get this
that's why I try to be the most positive person I can on the internet.
You are
too.
so positive.
Yeah, I really do. I try my best
all the time just to keep it positive as much as possible.
It's hard.
Bombard them with positivity.
For 2 years, Jimmy has been there with positive advice about the industry when I didn't know anybody. He's given me so much advice in music and time, and it's just been, he knows how hard this has been. You know, and I love that each person on my page from start to finish has a purpose and a reason. And, you know, even the people who frauded me or took from me or lied to me are still here because I want them to see. You know, I want them to see. Everybody who laughed at me, I want them to see, you know, that if you dream big enough and you dream hard enough and you work hard enough, that you can do anything you want to do.
Yeah, you can.
So
you can absolutely do it.
Thoughts become, thoughts become things.
And even though this is, my whole career has made $1,000 and or I guess $1,100 in 2 years, it is not about the money. I am the richest person in the universe. I am laying here bedridden and look at what I can do. So, I mean, never give up.
Talking to musicians, if we were in it for the money, we wouldn't be here, right?
When I first started,
who's rich?
Nobody. And everybody thinks you are, and I feel so sorry for that. You know, everybody thinks you are, right up to this. Oh my God.
Is the one who is happy with what they have. That's
and I could not be more blessed. And this is worth more than any.
It has to be, doesn't it? If you had nothing, would you still be happy? And that's the question you should ask yourself. If I had no possessions, I just had myself, would I still be happy? And
I had to like go back and forth, and I've lost everything I own. I've gone from like a full house to having like a few scraps of things that you see behind me that doesn't feel adequate. You know, but I mean, it is not about physical things. It is about the moment, the people, the love, and the music. It can go like that. We all know that. We can lose one of you any second. And I deal with
my internet can shut off.
I deal with a lot of people, a lot of issues with drugs, suicide, and addiction, a lot of issues of mental illness, a lot of issues of illness and struggles and poverty. And these are the stories that come across my page. And now there's thousands of them. So I am going to link those people with people like you. We're going to do shows like this, and I'm going to do as many as I humanly can. And believe me, I've done a lot in the last few months, right, Ben? Even since you've come on, I've overwhelmed you, I'm sure.
It's been a whirlwind. It's been great. It's really been great.
I just can't thank you enough, guys. So keep being who you are. Never change, because you're absolutely perfect. That's all I can say.
Thank you.
Don't forget to breathe.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's good advice. Good advice. Go eat some more Easter eggs.
Oh gosh.
Kelly will call me up. She'll be like,
it's really great. Ryan, it's great meeting you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you come again.
Yeah, likewise, guys. You know,
that's great, man. Today was a good day.
doing a
Yeah.
very special portion of ROCKn TALKn where rare disease people meet rock stars. We did our first episode with Lips and my friend Lawrence and Greg Christian and Ben, and it was really great. There's going to be music collaboration out of that, but I hope that Ryan, maybe you can pass along. Devin is my Make-A-Wish meet from day one, but would love to make that episode happen for me. But also we're working together to bring in some superstars to really hit home for some rare disease fighters. And these stories are epic. They're wonderful people. They're very hard to watch and look at. As people told me, I'm too hard to look at, too hard to live with, too hard to support. It's just too hard, right? That I want to give these people the hope that you guys and have given me, the inspiration to get up every day, and you will. So I don't know if that can happen. I'm sorry to do that.
Anything can happen, you know that.
I'm sorry to put that on you on an open forum like this, but
no. You know what? It's like I'm always up for. One of the biggest things I've done throughout my career is always helping people. You know what I mean? It's like I've always done that when I was on the road. It's like I actually did. I know we don't got much time left, but I actually have done motivational seminars or something close to that while I was on tour for free in front of hundreds of people. I'd set them up. I'd rent hotel rooms or conference rooms with my own money just to put things on. And all it was to inspire and motivate people and tell them, you know what? Life is truly what you make it. You know,
giving is much better than receiving, isn't it? It's when you give a gift, it feels amazing. Taking a gift's lovely, but giving it is so much better.
I am so.
Look at that karma coming back to you now.
It's important. So helping others is, I think, something that
absolutely
everyone should naturally want to do. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. But you know what?
Here's the thing.
Good people out there.
I don't have the proper sponsorship yet or syndication for these, which we are struggling to get thoroughly. So I don't promote these. Like, I should be promoting this interview for like 2 weeks before I put it up. But due to my terminal condition, I'm just putting them up as fast as possible. You know, so take no offense that there's not a lot of promotion, because this should have been promoted, talked about, and then, you know, blam, to impact as many people as possible. So if I could ask each of you to just keep promoting my page on your pages and spreading our interviews, because they're just exactly this every time. Love, love, love.
Yeah, like I told you, Kelly, just keep doing your thing, man. Don't let anybody fuck.
Yeah.
You know, if people try to come and knock you down,
eventually it's good. It rises on its own.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, it doesn't mean that it's not good. It hasn't gotten around. You know
I think
it's going to get big upon it eventually.
It's affected every person that's been on this show in a major way, and it's affected all my people behind the scenes. It's affected, you know, each of you to work together, to do something, to meet, to do something new, and that's a real honor. You know, so thank you, everybody, and I love you all.
We love you too, dude. It's all cool.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Good week, everybody. Nice meeting you guys.
Bye, Jackie.
Right.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Later, dudes.
Later.
Hey, say hello to Devin for me. I haven't seen him since Slovenia.
Oh my God! Yeah,
dude, I remember that show, man, because our dressing room.
Oh no! 1 minute.
And it was beside yours, and I heard you doing an interview actually. Yeah, and then I saw you guys briefly or whatever, but we had to go up on stage. We're similar stage times, but that was a great.
Yeah,
I hate to really say it, but I can't afford to pay the fees to keep the Zoom windows open longer, and I'm set at 40 minutes. So if you'd like to get involved, please respond. If you'd like to help out, please respond. If you'd like to be in an interview, please respond. If you'd like to be involved with sponsorship or helping syndicate this show as far as we can take it, please get involved and reach out, and here's how. So I want to say again, thank you so much for listening to the most important thing I've ever done in my whole career and being a part of all of my story. I love you all very much, and probably more than you'll ever know. Thank you to everybody who's on my page and part of my life and story, and thank you to everybody who supports behind and in front of the scenes. I love you all. Just go forth, be kind, be well to yourself, And just do what you can. You never know. One phone call, one interview could save a life or inspire change to the world. Kelly V, Pop Pixie.